Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with my video, and this time we have King Star, Scrap Recycler, Clockwork Knight, Thrust, and Ties Version. They have Called by, Pot of Prosperity, Cookie, Map, and Imperm. They're playing 40, they're playing 60, and then hopping right into this. This is current format, post-ban list. I wish DB Rated would just update to post-dude already, because current format's just dead. They go Scrap Recycler effect, Chain Imperm, activate King Sark, discard Ties Version, go ahead, dump Happy, summon out Happy, then Tie Version effect. Go ahead, banish, add out the Smiger, and then King Sark, discard to go dump the Imseti, summon out Imseti. Okay, and then overlay the number 90. I wonder if they play the Therion King for the Clockwork Knight, because if they did, then I feel like they could have just discarded this, made this, banish this to search this, discard Smiger for Clockwork Knight, and then you just play around draw a lot better because you have the monster negate up before you search. Now we're going to go ahead, grab out Inclusion, activate Inclusion, grab out Soufflador, and then activate King Sark, discard Clockwork Knight. Okay, dump the Imseti, and then activate Clockwork Knight. Banish, discard Soufflador. Okay, so we grab out Therion King, Soufflador, pop the Inclusion, summon out, and then Soufflador effect to go ahead, dump the Tristaros plus Cluster. Activate Inclusion to summon out Tristaros. Use those to make the Synchro 7, activate Synchro 7, add back Cluster, activate Tristaros, banish, they forgot to banish Tristaros, pop, and then summon out the Smiger plus Soufflanier, and then Synchro to summon out Soufflador. And then we're going to go into Nova, then Infinity, activate Therion King, special summon, equip the Synchro from Grave, use Scrap Recycler to make Clockwork Knight. Activate the effect, summon Scrap Recycler, send Smiger, Recycler, go ahead, dump Harpour. Okay, yeah, I remember this player now. Okay, so dump the Harpour, activate Harpour effect, summon out Gearsu effect to go dump Nightmare. And then we make a Galatea, we make Barricade Blocker, and then we're going to go into Galatea, the Link 1, and now go into Galatea Link 2. Activate the Galatea Link 1, banish, summon out, and then use the effect, discard Thrust. Go ahead and get access to Babel there, and then activate Nightmare effect. Go ahead, dump Skelly. Now link off into the Long Gearsu. Activate Skelly, banish, summon back out, link to Galatea. And then activate Galatea, put back the Skelly to go ahead and set Crescendo from deck. And now we summon Ding. Ding effect to attach Harpour, set, make link 4, the Ingrearsu, activate the effect just to add back Nightmare for fun, and then pass a draw Obedience School. Okay, so I mean, we have number 90, Monster negate, Therion King, anything negate, Infinity, anything to negate, Lingirsu to go ahead and steal, Crescendo to negate anything, Cluster to go ahead, pop. Also, wait, or you could target if you control a Crystron Synchro monster. I mean, we do control a Crystron Synchro monster. Or do we have to control the actual monster or the monster card? I guess I'd have to look into that. I feel like that's something that should have come up by now. But, okay, that might be 1 or 2 pops. That's definitely something I'll double check on just to make sure. Activate map. Go ahead, search out the Cup C. I mean, especially because I've seen more and more people play Therion King in Crystron. This is something that I feel like I should know. I'm surprised I haven't had the interaction come up yet. Normal Cup C effect, Chain Infinity, activate Pot of Prosperity, go ahead, banish 3. And then they said okay, hits Droplet off that. And then put the rest of the cards back to the bottom of the deck. Now activate Obedience School, chain the Therion King, they chain Called by. And now we could just go ahead, chain Crescendo, and now they can't chain Droplet because, you know, counter trap. So now on to the next game. Even if they could, like, the Obedience School is still just going to be negated because Crescendo is going to stop Called by. Game 2, we have Dark Ruler, World Crown, Fua, Ash, Therion King. They have Yummy Surprise, Hornet Drones, Pierre Map, Purge, and Droplet. So they go activate map, go ahead, search. We'll try to search. We're going to Ash Blossom that. And now they go Hornet Drones, summon out token. And then, are we dropping Fua here? Oh, we are dropping Fua there. Okay. Well, they will just be passing. Yeah. That seems very weird to do, especially like when we have Dark Ruler in hand too. Like, you definitely let them just commit. Because they get to go like Kagari, add back, summon token. You say, okay, on that now we're going to go ahead and drop Fua. And then if you want to make the Synchro, then Snatchy, we get to draw 2 cards. You get access to Surprise. But that's fine. I mean, technically could have played it different too. Just like Ash the Cup C effect to try to search Surprise and then drop Fua, get your draw 1, and then Dark Ruler stop them. Something similar to that. Draw Harpies. And now we go activate Harpies, blow up back row, and then just submit defeat. We just wanted to see what kind of back row they had. See if we get any information out of that before we scoop, because we have no plays. Now we have Clockwork Knight, DD Crow, Imperm, Magma, Thrust. We have no plays again. They have Lollipo, Horned Drones, Fua, Lollipo, Endrol, and Lockbird. So activate Clockwork Knight, set Imperm, pass. They draw Ash Blossom, and then go main phase, Horned Drones, summon out token. Turn that into Kagari effect to add back, grab back the Horned Drones, activate Horned Drones, summon out the token, and then special out Lollipo from hand. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we have Imperm Crow, Magma, they go in the Cupsies, and Clockwork Knight's just like making everything a machine and making their monsters lose 500 attack each year. So they're going to go ahead, make Cupsy Synchro, search out Cupsies plus Cookie, and then discard Fua. Special out Cupsy effect to go search, and then it's going to search out the Pop Field spell. And then now activate the Pop Field spell, so we don't imperm the Cupsies, we're just going to let that go. Make Link Spider with the token. And then now use Link Spider plus Cupsy to go on the Lollipo, and then we're trying to Field Spell Pop, but we can't Field Spell Pop because it says if you summon a Light Beast, and this is a machine, so it is not a Light Beast. It is a Light Machine. But they do get the effect of summon back out from the graveyard. They said, actually, I'm not sure if it works like that. Well, guess what, buddy? I am! Because it says if you Synchro summon a Light Beast Synchro monster. And this is just, it's not a beast. I get it, because like it's like a beast in the extra deck. It's not being seen as this. But like when you summon it, like it's instantly a machine. So you didn't summon a beast. But, okay, go ahead and summon back out. Yu-Gi-Oh's really confusing. Fair enough. Now we're going to go ahead and make SP. I bet you they feel really dumb now that they grabbed out this field spell to try to pop under Clockwork Knight. We're going to go SP to banish Clockwork Knight. And now cannot attack directly, so, maybe should have attacked and then did that. But I guess maybe they're trying to play around Nib better by just having SP to tag out. They did have field spell, though. They're going to try to Magma Mud during the end phase. They're just going to chain the tag out and summon back out from the graveyard the Cupsy's Synchro and Cupsy's main deck monster. Draw Foolish Burial Goods. They don't even have Clockwork Knight in deck anymore. Activate Foolish Burial Goods. They Ash Blossom it. I guess they maybe had, they had Crescendo. Then activate the Rust. Go for Grass. Looks greener. And then drop Droll. Okay, but they still get the mill 22. So there is a lot of potential here. We have so far hit 0 good cards. Okay, we hit Ty's Version. That's not very good. Okay. Now that started looking good there. So, can't use any of the Searchers because we're under Droll. But we still hit Harpor, Orcust, Nightmare. And that is currently it. Okay. So now from here, our opponent has SP. We're going to go Harpor, Banish to go summon. Our opponent never put Cupsy Link 1 into rotation, so because they couldn't, because they were under Clockwork Knight, and then SP was up in the extra monster zone, so then they couldn't make Snatchy, and with that Snatchy in rotation, these cards just don't do very much. Like, they actually just aren't doing anything right now. It really is just SP against like what they have. So Harp, go ahead, summon out Gearsu, no Gearsu effect. Yeah, they recognize that. We just gotta out the SP, and then all of a sudden we can just like Gearsu, pass over token. We can go in the Link 1 now. Can't search with it because Droll, then make Galatea. Now we have Nightmare effect. Go ahead, banish to dump the World Wand effect, banish to summon back out Harpor. Yeah, activate Galatea effect, put back Wand, and then set Babel. Use those now to go in the long Gearsu. Probably need to find probably need a long Gearsu. Probably need a long Gearsu sending. Cause I'm thinking like we need to out these bodies. We're in main phase 2 also. We're gonna long Gearsu to send the Synchro to grave. And then summon out the Link 1 Now, they get the field spell effect to summon Cupsies. Can't Cupsies search because Droll and Lockbird. That's still fine, though, but it's like... we still have to out these bodies. I'm not even sure how we're going to do it. I don't know how you out all these bodies. Even if you ding send one... is there something weird in our extra deck? I mean, our deck is pretty weird. I guess we have Link 4 to steal one. We have Ding that could send one. Add back the Gearsu, put back, steal the Lollipo. And then from here, I guess we have SP too. So we have SP that deals with another one. That is a lot of bodies to be dealt with. But they also have Field Spell that maybe we try dealing with. Go in the SP, banish the Field Spell. Okay, wait, we just banished the Field Spell there. Then we just go end phase, get back Baldrake off the Magnum up, pass. Okay. Is this enough? There's just no way, right? There's just no way. Pass, they draw on the cookie. And then we will go activate Harp Horror effect. Banish, go summon. I mean, we have a steal, we have SP, we have an Imperm, we have a couple banishes, we have Baldrake too. We don't have Dingirsu in rotation. But summon out the Gearsu to dump Skelly. And then we do have Long Gearsu in rotation though. Skelly, banish, summon out the Long Gearsu. Okay. Then activate the Link 1 to banish and summon itself out. That's fine. So this can like put back 2, and then they still have Link 4 to add back something solid. Okay. So turn the Cupsy in the Snatchy, which does point to the Long Gearsu. Then activate Snatchy effect to go ahead, place from deck. We chain the Link 4 effect to grab back Skelly, put a card from our hand back, take the Snatchy, they place Mingyong, and then go for another Snatchy. And remember, they still have all 3 Snatchy. They didn't go through any on their turn 1. So make another Snatchy, activate Long Gearsu effect to go ahead, send, and then in response they can chain the Snatchy to go ahead, pay 100. Now they chain SP to out the Snatchy. Also, was it correct out Snatchy? I guess that plays around Surprise better if they were to chain Surprise there. So that way they don't have a tuner in rotation, like a good tuner, to be able to make like a Synchro 2. Because I was going to say, you could have outed the token and it actually outs it, and then the Snatchy would get outed by the Long Gearsu. So technically you out like the extra body. I guess they already went through Link Spider 2, which is pretty good for us. Okay, so go ahead, put back for the Long Gearsu, then they summon out Cookie, and then activate Baldrake now to banish Lollipo, special summon out, and then turn the Cookie into Snatchy, Baldrake effect to try to banish it, chain Snatchy, pay 100 to Synchro, chain Imperm, and that's game. Yeah, that's just game. Wow, okay. Orcust player really was able to make the comeback there after drawing 0 engine in the opening hand. Drew Foolish Burial Goods, which I don't even think was going to be very good. Like, I think we should just let this card go through because they already went through Clockwork Knight. Even if they had another one, like, you could just ash the Clockwork Knight. At least they have to discard a card now. Because if they started with like one of these in hand, like Ty's Version or Smiger, like you would at least normal Smiger try to combo, or at least normal Ty's Version pop itself, summon Tristaros Pass or something like that, just to have like engine for the next turn. But that is going to be it for the match. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.